Good day, my dear students. I'm your English teacher, and today we will start with our ninth lesson. Today's topic is reports, or what we also called as report writing. First, let us define a report. A report is a narrative piece of writing about an event that has already happened and provides a sequentially ordered account of events. That means there in an event there is a proper start, then a middle, and then an end. That means you have to present it in a particular order with a start, then followed by middle, and then followed by end. A report should be brief and relevant. That means only the important details they are to be included in your report, and whatever is unnecessary, that is to be dropped out. Coming to the other point, that is kinds, or what we also called as types of reports. As per the target reader, that means who is your audience, and as per the special purpose of your report, reports are of four types: a newspaper report, a report of an occasion that or an event for a school or college magazine, a report on a science experiment, a business report. But only first two, that means a newspaper report and a report on school or college for a school or college magazine, that are included in your syllabi, and we will discuss them in detail. Let us first start with newspaper reports. A newspaper report should include what happened, where happened, when happened, where happened, how happened, why happened, detail of participants, etc., conclusion, suggestions, opinions, action taken by authorities. A newspaper's report, it starts with a title, or what we also called as heading. The title or the heading, it should be brief and appropriate, and it's usually in present tense, and you can make it brief by dropping conjunctions, proportions, and instead use punctuation marks, but at the same time it should be centrally placed. Then after that, after leaving a line, write on the byline. That includes the name of the reporter, or the name of the news agency for which he is working, or the name of the newspaper he is representing. And then again, after leaving a line on the left side of the report, write the place and date of the issue of the report. Where the event has happened, you have to write the name of that place, and also on what date it happened, you have to write the date of the issue of the report. Then again on the left side, we will start with our opening paragraph. Here you have two options. Either after writing place and date, you can put colon, and then you can start your opening paragraph, or if you don't want to do that, you can go to the next line and you can start your opening paragraph. Your opening paragraph, it should be short, in about 20 to 25 words, and it will you will actually expand your title in your opening paragraph. Here you will write about, in brief, what happened, when happened, and where happened. Then after that, you will come to the next paragraph, the second paragraph, or the main paragraph of your report, and here you will expand your opening paragraph, and you will write everything in detail. Again, you will refer to what happened, but in detail: when happened, why happened, where happened, and how happened. Everything, the account of the event of your report, you will write everything in detail. And since the event has already happened, so the opening paragraph and the second paragraph, they are in past tense. The title is in the present tense, but the opening paragraph and the second paragraph, they are in past tense, because it's about an event that has already happened. And even in fact, in order to make your report authentic, you can use a statement of an eyewitness, and you can also use, so that it will appear that it has really happened. And then the last paragraph or the concluding paragraph, It includes opinions, suggestions, actions taken by authorities. But here you have to keep in mind that you can't use phrases or first person pronoun like I or we in case of a newspaper report. So in case you want to present your own opinion, you have to present it as if it is the opinion of the general public. So you can use phrases like it's believed or according to the informed sources. So and then you can write your opinion. But you have to keep in mind that in case of a newspaper report, you can't use first person pronoun I and we, because you are presenting it in a third person perspective. So you have to make it authentic without giving your likings and dislikings in your report. You have to present it in third person perspective, and only then it will be considered an authentic newspaper report. Then the next type, that is the report for a school or college magazine, and we start it with a title just like a newspaper report, that is again centrally placed and brief. And then coming directly to the introductory paragraph and the body of the report. Here you write everything in detail right from the beginning. That means what happened, where happened, when happened, why and how happened. You write everything in detail. You don't have to separate the introductory paragraph and the body of the or the main paragraph, or what we call as the body of the report, just like what you do in a newspaper report. You can write it in a combined way, and then but you have to keep in mind that you write everything in detail. And again, it is, since it's about an event that has already happened, so you will write it in past tense. Then the concluding paragraph, it includes your own opinions, because you can, in case of this type of report, you can yourself be an eyewitness, so you can write your own opinions. Or it includes the felicitation, award ceremony if it's about an event like that, your experience. And in case of a report for a school magazine, you can use first person pronoun I and we, because it is sometimes your first hand experience. So you can use I and we. Then the next point is, that is byline, and in your byline you will include your name, but towards the right side. It should be towards the right side, and below your byline you will write the class or your designation. And this is how a report for a school or college magazine is written. And we already discussed how to write a newspaper report. No doubt they are about both of them are about an event that has already happened, but there is a slight difference in writing a newspaper report and in writing a report for a school magazine. You have to keep in mind that while writing a report for a school magazine, you are yourself there an eyewitness, so you can use your personal experience. Since it's your personal experience, so you can use first person pronoun. But a newspaper report, it should be from the perspective of a third person. So you don't have to include first person pronouns like I and we, except when you are quoting an eyewitness. Only then you can use first person pronoun I and we. Otherwise you have to present it in such a way that it happened, and you didn't put your likings and dislikings in your report. And we will discuss it further. That's much for that much is for today. Thank you. Have a nice time. Good day.